In a earlier video, I showed this device off when I picked it up and purchased it. And today we're actually going to take a look at it. We're going to test it. We're going to hear it. And then we're going to take our top off and check out our guts. This is a Kenwood model number RA-90, Roman number 2, B as in Bravo. And it's actually a kind of a cool stereo reverb. This reverb came out in 1983. Although I'm unable to find an actual price on the device only, here you see in this vintage ad from the time that it was included in this stereo system, which had sold for $1,400, which was a lot of money in 1983. Here on the front, what we're looking at, well, is the front, but we have nice silk screening. That's kind of retarded. I know. We have silk screening up here. It declares what it is. Then we got the power switch. We got some really cool lights that respond to the amount of input. It's really cool. We'll get to see that. And then underneath here we have silk screening. It says time delay. Then over here we have our buttons that well, tell it to do things. This one here is our tape in. This is our tape on off. This is reverberation on off and record on off. And then we have two types of sounds, reverberations, and we'll check that out. And then we have an attenuator, and then our reverb time and depth time. And here I have it swung around to the rear, and checking out our ports here. We have line in, left and right, line out, left and right, and then we have record in and out. No. We have record input, and then we have our play output. So I guess technically that is true. We have our silk screening with serial number, some more silk screening, and then we have a powered on-off jack, mains, 120 volts, and then we have our 2-spade non-polarized plug. The device in question really is not all that big. I mean, it's long as your standard stereo, but if you've ever had a external AM/FM tuner, that's really all about the size that this is. However, weight-wise, this thing is really heavy for its size. It probably weighs as much as a small amplifier. All right, let's go ahead and take our top off and check out our giblets. And the way you take the top off, you just simply remove the 2 screws that are found on the top, and then on both sides you have screws as well to remove. See, I've already removed these, and once you got that off, Shazamo. And here's a wide shot from the rear. As you can see from over here, we do have a power supply, and I can confirm that yes, that is a power supply. It goes on into the power switch. I can confirm that as well. And then got some more switches and board, and got some resistors and some wire. Oh look, we even got some capacitors there, and some chips. I don't think those are Dorito chips. And what's really cool about this is all this stuff just put in there. just magically works, man. It is just absolutely magical. Little, I don't know, unicorns and fairy dust and I don't know, whatever. But it is magical. Some big old fat power resistors. You can see we got big capacitor, medium capacitor, and small capacitor. Never did say you're going to learn anything from my channel. But you get to see a bunch of junk, that is for sure. Okay, I guess that's about it for the magic on the inside. Mr. Carlson, I am not. Okay, so what else can I show you? See, we already pointed out the snazzy transformer, and there's our powered switch. Probably plug your percolator into that. Probably don't have percolators these days. And here's a close-up shot, as you could tell, of the power transformer, the powered switch, and then the back side of the on-off switch. And again, close-up shot. It's obvious what we're looking at, what's happening. It's all good in the neighborhood. You figure it out. You know what you're looking at. That's why you're here. And this board here is the connects to the two controls on the front for the time delay and the reverberation. There's a little bit tighter shot on those ICs. Very clear that you can see the nomenclatures on that. I'll spew it off like I know what I'm talking about. That's a 45580X, of course. And we got something hidden back here. And that's also the same thing. So I mean, why wouldn't they put two of them there? Companionship is what I'm thinking. And then we got a couple more over here, hidden. And they too are also, appears to be the same thing. This is a C67932, and that is the same thing. Oh look, we got transistors. How exciting. Okay, I re-angled the board and propped it up, which is probably what I should have did in the first place, but wasn't thinking. Nice big capacitors there. That's 1000 by 35. And who knows what those are. Something fun, exciting. Oh look, we got a twisty thing here, and I just so happen to have a golden screwdriver in my hand. Let's see what it does. Psych. And here we could see the this board a little bit better. And here's a little bit better shot of those chips. Alright, enough of the giblets. Let's go ahead and plug it in and check her out. I almost forgot to show you the display board, which is right here. And inside this board is some more magic. If you take a look at these little slugs right here, there's actually 3 of them per side. See the 3 right here. And what those do, what that is, they're light bulbs. And so there is 3 light bulbs dedicated for these graduals. So you can have 3 that illuminates this half, and then 3 that illuminates that half. And depending on the amount of voltage, micro voltage that's pumping through the amplifier, your input, will dictate how bright this display gets. And it's really cool, it's really trippy. So let me go ahead and get that set up for our next shot, and we will get to enjoy that immensely. Now the music you're going to hear is all from the YouTube library, so I should not get any copyright hits off of it. Be my luck, I will. So I've got the lights turned off, and we have a wide shot right now so you can see the display, the buttons, and the knobs. And that way you can see what I'm doing. I'll eventually pull in tight to the display so you could check that out even better. So here we go. Enjoy. Of course, you know I'm blind and it's dark and I can't see. Here we go. So right now we have just the music passing through. And here I've increased the depth control. The reverb time control does not operate until there's an adjustment on the depth control. So we got the depth completely up. Let's go ahead and adjust the reverb some. And so I'll hit the bypass button so you could hear. That's without reverb. And that's with. Turn down the reverb time a little. And we'll adjust the depth. Bypass. So we have the reverb all the way off, down, and the depth all the way up. Bypass. And as I stated, there are two effects, so let's turn on the other effect. We'll turn up the depth. We'll bypass. And now let's turn up the reverb. Bypass. Now, as you can tell, not on all music does it sound good. Is it complimentary, like on that last song there? Some of the songs already have, you know, reverb and echo to them. So adding to it is not necessarily a good thing. Far out, man. It's far freaking out. Okay, that was cool, wasn't it? Alright, that's a look at the Kenwood RA-90 Roman number of 2, B as in Bravo, reverb amplifier. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been fun. It's been real. Hope you learned something, because I didn't. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it, and we will catch you in the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Get drunk. Something. See ya.